life is crazy. It's a roller coaster, it's a climb, but follow your dreams. You see what happens when you follow your dreams, bro? They come true. Oh my gosh, okay. I think this era was 2013 Destiny. I was 12 here. This was at my church. My church was also a school, so it was like kindergarten through 8th grade, so this was in the classrooms. The shoes are hilarious to me because you could literally see that I skated a lot because the top left of my shoe has a rip, and I wore those same shoes every day. Like, they're my everyday shoes. That sweater was reversible, and I believe I got it from Zoomies, and I wore that sweater with every outfit. Didn't care if it matched. It obviously doesn't match. And so since I wore this jacket every day, I will never be seen in stripes again because I just burned myself out on it, so. Oh my gosh. I'm wearing it again. You could tell this was a different day than the last photo because my hair was down with the beanie and my hair is up. So I was a little boy running around in these streets at church with my friends. Sheesh, oh my God. This was a movie, honestly. This was at the Billie Eilish album release party for Happier Than Ever. Clearly the fit is just, you know, it's chill, it's low key. It was an album listening, so I didn't want to go too crazy. This was also like my first carpet in over 2 years, so it was exciting to, you know, be back on the carpet and get my photo taken. I definitely do think that this style is how I'm feeling now. I love hoodies and I love just a baggy jean, but I think I just didn't style them right because I would just kind of go crazy and not match. I think this is just explains just like you know, it's one solid color, it's one solid tone. It's a whole process now other than just give me that and put it on and I'm out the door, you know? Okay. This sweater again, I told you guys, with everything. I'm just wearing a blue t-shirt under it. Anyways, okay, so we back at it again with this sweater, but this time we're in a different space. We're in the recording studio, okay? I was 12 years old. I remember that this was a recording studio in my sister's friend's closet in his house. I recorded Never Let You Go by Justin Bieber that night with my guitar. And I remember that night so clearly because I remember it was like around Christmas time, so it was cold. I just pulled up and there was all these freaking men, and I was just like, okay, can I record a song? And so yeah, that was just me in the booth, and my sister took that photo on her Droid. Oh yes, now this is more like it. This is where I'm recording at now. I record at Beach Wave Sound. This is where I record every single song, and I can really just get in my vibe. I think just the mentality of me knowing that I am in a recording studio where hundreds of successful artists have recorded and worked in before kind of made me feel confident and important in a way. Obviously, it just made me feel really grateful because I'm just like, wow, like I did go from a home in my hometown in Lodi, California, recording in a closet to being in this big space where my favorite artists have made their music before. So that have made my music a lot better, and I feel like I've improved as a musician and a singer and a songwriter as well. Aww, that's little D-Raj right there. Oh my gosh, okay, I was young. I believe I was 11. This was my first newspaper article, and they called it Chasing Her Destiny. I shot some more photos at the Lodi Lake, and then just sat with like an interviewer, and they, you know, asked me questions about my life, and there was just a huge article about it, and it was huge because it was literally front page, so everyone all over Lodi was like calling my mom. They're like, you know, Destiny's in the paper, and my mom was like, yeah, and it's so cool because the article, I believe, came out like a day before my birthday. So that was like a cool little, you know, I was actually turning 13, so that was a cool little like early birthday present that I was able to see my face on the front page of the newspaper in my hometown. It was really cool. Oh yeah, baby. This is the first cover of my first magazine. This was the Preem magazine. Shout out to Preem, thank you so much for trusting me and using my image on your issue 27 magazine. This means a lot. This was definitely a mama I made it moment when I received the actual magazine in my hands. It was just incredible. This is how it started, and this is how it's going. Team Vogue, we're ready, let's go. So as you can see, there was no crowd. There was probably like 4 people in the crowd that day. I was 16. It was a very hot day. This was in Stockton at the Tamale Festival. I also had a tip bucket in front. So people would just come up and throw money in and then walk away. Like, because it's like, okay, they're playing a game, but they can hear my voice piercing through. They would walk over, just toss money in and then go about their day. If there's no crowd, that doesn't really bother me. It's just like, I'm up here, I'm on stage right now. This is not me singing in my room. I'm on stage, a big stage, just singing. This was in Paris. This was on tour. I was on tour with Rule. I was an opener. If you're an opener, you obviously feel just a lot of pressure. At least I did. I felt a lot of pressure just because these fans are here to see the headliner, you know what I mean? So there was just a lot of thinking like, are they gonna like my music? Are they gonna like the performance? Are they gonna boo me? What's gonna happen here? So especially in Europe, because my fan base isn't that big yet, and I wasn't sure what the love would be like in Europe, but Europe was crazy. Everyone knew every single word. It was loud. It just felt so good. And so that was just one of the most memorable nights of my whole career. Was literally, I was living in LA. I wasn't even in LA for a full year yet. That was right at the top of my, starting my career. And I'm so happy that Tomboy got the reaction that it did. And I can't wait to go back. This night was a movie as well. So this was my first performance in 2021. It was my first time in Vegas. It was my first time in a club as well. So that's crazy, because I turned 21 during a pandemic last year and I didn't get to party or go see what a club felt like. So the vibes were great. I'm performing my song Westlake, and as you can see, the crowd's moving. So it was a great time. So this is so dope to share. Skateboarding was something that I fell in love with when I was like 4 years old. We used to live by a skate park, so I would see all the skaters skate by my house, and I would always look out the window and watch them skate. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I wanna do that. I wanna go fast like them. I wanna do tricks and stuff like that. And then my older cousin ended up getting a skateboard, and I was always riding it more than he was. And so I fell in love with it. I ended up getting my first skateboard when I was 8, and then my dad would take me to the skate park, and I would just surround myself with skaters that were better than me, and surround myself with all the older kids that could teach me. Next thing I knew, my whole friend group was skaters. So I was always the only girl in Lodi as well, my hometown, that skated. So it was very bold of me. That was a huge statement, because everyone was like, oh, Destiny, yeah, she's that skater girl. It wasn't the music girl yet. It wasn't the singer. It was, oh, she's the skater girl. That was my little nickname for a while there. When I just want to take a break from music, just hit a skate park and kick it with some friends and just go skate. And it's a different mindset as well, different mentality when you're trying to land a trick. I use that same mentality as well, though, when it comes to music. Writing a song, and we just got to put it out and see what it does, So you just got to take risks with both. So my mentality has gained a lot of strength because of skateboarding. So this was me right when I started putting it out there. This was me skating in front of my old elementary school. My friend would film me. This was my sponsor. I fell. This was my sponsor video, because I was trying to get sponsored, and I did for a week. I did for a week. So this is now, I am skating at the Barracks. The Barracks is an indoor skate park. I've been a fan of the Barracks my whole life and have always wanted to skate here. I had reached out to the Barracks in 2018, and I was like, man, how could I get in there to go skate? And Steve Barra, one of the owners of the Barracks, DMs me back last year and is like, oh my gosh, Destiny, I'm so sorry. I didn't see this till now. You can skate whenever you want. And I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? I've been trying to skate here since I was 14. And I'm like, but I'm on my way now. Send me the Addy, I'm on my way. So now me and Steve are like this, and it's crazy. Life is crazy. It's a roller coaster. It's a climb, but follow your dreams. You see what happens when you follow your dreams, bro? They come true. Now, you see what my job is. I'm literally living my dream job. I'm sitting in front of cameras just like this and getting to perform my music, doing music videos, performances, rehearsals, video shoots. This was at Camp Flogna, another festival that was actually one of my dream festivals. I didn't think I could go on and get on so fast, but I did. And it's just like me in the studio, and I'm literally every day I'm living my life and living my dream. And it's so cool that I get to have these videos to look back on and be like, man, like that's when I was just so determined and so inspired and so motivated to get out of my hometown. I've always wanted to, get out of Lodi, because no one can be a big celebrity in Lodi because of how small it is. But it was also another added motivation to just make my hometown proud. You know, I love repping where I'm from, I love where I'm from, and I love my family, and I love that hometown support, so I'm going all the way.